Hello, everyone. My name is MJ, and I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Welcome to Learn and Enjoy English Stories, the place where we explore fascinating tales that not only touch your heart, but also help you improve your English in a fun and meaningful way. If you're new to this channel, you've come to the perfect spot. Here, we believe that storytelling is one of the most powerful ways to learn a language. Through emotions, adventures, and life lessons, we make sure you enjoy every step of your learning journey. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt stuck in a moment, as if time was repeating itself over and over? What would you do if you had to relive the same day again and again? Today's story takes us into the life of Katie, a young girl who finds herself trapped in a mysterious loop of repeated days. But this isn't just about repetition. It's about courage, self-discovery, and breaking free from what holds us back. So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and join me as we dive into a tale that's both thought-provoking and unforgettable. Are you ready? Let's begin. Katie was a 17-year-old girl with deep brown eyes and long red hair. She lived in an ordinary house on a busy street in one of those crowded cities. Her life wasn't dramatic, but it wasn't peaceful either. It was something in between, like standing on the edge of silence. Every day felt the same to her, as if she were stuck in a gray notebook that no one bothered to color. Every morning, she woke up to the sound of her phone alarm at exactly 7:03 a.m. It was almost as if her phone knew she didn't want to rush, but also didn't want to be late. That morning, like every other morning, her mom called from downstairs. "Katie, you're late, sweetheart." She never ate breakfast, just drank a glass of water and left the house. On the corner of the street, she always ran into Nick, the neighbor's son, with his mischievous smile and messy hair. He'd say, "Late again?" Katie gave him a half a smile and got on the bus. The foggy window, her earphones, the same old song, everything felt repetitive. School, teachers, cold stares, short messages, and a strange sadness followed. Everything was the same, always. Or so she thought, until the next day. The next morning, Katie woke up to the same alarm. Same time, 7:03 a.m. Her mom's voice, the same sentence. The stairs, the water, the clothes, Nick, and that same line. "Late again?" Katie paused. Something felt off. It was as if she had stepped out of time for a moment. But she shrugged it off. Maybe it was just her imagination. She went to school, came back home, and went to sleep. And the next day, again. 7:03 a.m., the same line. Everything exactly like yesterday. Now, fear crept in. On the third day, she decided to test it. On her way to school, instead of answering Nick, she grabbed his hand and said, "Do you know how many times you have said that to me?" Nick laughed. "You always say weird things that no one understands." And he walked away. No matter what she did, the result was the same. One day, she even threw herself on the ground on purpose, hoping something new would happen. Her hand got scratched, and it hurt. But the next day, the scratch was gone. Everything reset. Only her memories remained. On the fifth day, she stayed in her room. She didn't go to school. She didn't even answer her mom. She opened the window and stared at the sky. Then she saw something new. On her desk, there was a book she was sure hadn't been there before. Its cover was black, with no title. She opened it. There was only one page, and on it, this message was written. To escape the repetition, you must do something you've always been afraid of. Her heart raced. What did it mean? Which action? Did breaking the loop depend on her? All the things she had never done flashed through her mind. Not telling the truth, admitting a feeling she had kept hidden, shouting at the teacher who had humiliated her, hugging her mom for no reason. But one thing stood out more than anything else. A letter. A letter she had written to Nick months ago. Words she had never had the courage to say. That night, for the first time in her life, she decided to be honest. Without overthinking, she took the letter, went to Nick's house, and dropped it in their mailbox. Her heart was pounding. Her hands were shaking, but this time, fear didn't stop her. When she got home, her mom was sitting and drinking tea. Katie sat in front of her, took a deep breath and said, "Mom, I'm sorry. I've always hidden myself. I'm not okay. For a long time, I felt like I'm drowning. It's not about the school or life, but I feel like I'm fading." Her mom didn't say anything. She just hugged her tightly. That night, for the first time, her sleep felt real. And the next morning, her phone alarm rang. Katie looked at the screen nervously. The time, 7:04 a.m. She held her breath. Her mom's voice from downstairs, "Katie, get up, sweetheart. You're a minute late today." Tears gathered in her eyes, not from sadness, from relief. The repetition was broken, not by magic, by the courage to say what she had kept inside for years. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end of this story. I truly hope you found it as thought-provoking and inspiring as I did while sharing it with you. If you enjoyed this blend of storytelling and language learning, I'd be thrilled if you could subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. It means the world to me and helps me keep creating content that touches hearts and expands minds. If you have any thoughts about the story or if there's anything you'd like to share, feel free to leave comments below. Your feedback is always valuable and I love connecting with each and every one of you. Now that we have reached the end of the story, let's take a moment to look at some of the words and phrases that might be new to you. For each one, I'll explain its meaning and show you the exact sentence from the story where it was used. This way, you can not only understand them better, but also see how they fit naturally into the flow of the narrative. Here on Learn and Enjoy English Stories, we believe in making language learning both meaningful and enjoyable. By combining captivating stories with practical vocabulary, our goal is to help you improve your English step by step, one unforgettable tale at a time. Alright, if you're ready, let's dive into the words and phrases. Number 1. Repetition. The action or process of doing or saying something again, typically several times. Everything was the same, always, or so she thought, until the next day. And the next day again, 7:03 a.m., the same line, everything exactly like yesterday. Number 2, to shrug something off. To ignore or forget about something unpleasant quickly without worrying about it. Katie paused. Something fell off. It was as if she had stepped out of time for a moment, but she shrugged it off. Maybe it was just her imagination. Number 3, to creep in or creeping fear. To come or move slowly and quietly. Often used when something negative starts to happen. No, fear crept in. Number 4, to test something. To try something to see if it works or is true. On the 3rd day, she decided to test it. Number 5, to throw yourself on the ground. To fall or drop your body onto the floor or ground suddenly. One day, she even threw herself on the ground on purpose, hoping something new would happen. Number 6, to reset. To return to an original state or position, to start over. But the next day, the scratch was gone. Everything reset. Only her memories remained. Number 7, to flash through one's mind. To appear suddenly in someone's thoughts. All the things she had never done flashed through her mind. Number 8, to admit a feeling. To accept and say that something is true, especially something difficult or embarrassing. Admitting a feeling she had kept hidden. Number 9, to humiliate someone. To make someone feel ashamed or stupid, especially by hurting their pride. Shouting at a teacher who had humiliated her. Number 10, to hug tightly. To hold someone closely with your arms, usually to show affection or comfort. Her mom didn't say anything, she just hugged her tightly. Number 11, to gather in. Tears. To begin to form and collect, often in the eyes. Tears gathered in her eyes, not from sadness, from relief. Number 12, to break free or to break the loop. To escape from something that traps or controls you. The repetition was broken, not by magic, by the courage to say what she had kept inside for years. Number 13, to be stuck in a routine or loop. To keep doing the same things every day without change or choice. Every day felt the same to her, as if she were stuck in a gray notebook that no one bothered to color. Number 14, to step out of time. Expression meaning to feel disconnected from reality or normal life for a moment. It was as if she had stepped out of time for a moment. Number 15, to be afraid of something. To feel fear or worry about doing or experiencing something. To escape the repetition, you must do something you've always been afraid of. Number 16, to decide to be honest. To choose to tell the truth instead of hiding feelings or facts. That night, for the first time in her life, she decided to be honest. Number 17, to take a deep breath. To breathe in deeply, often before doing something difficult or emotional. Katie sat in front of her, took a deep breath and said, Number 18, to fade away or to be fading. To gradually disappear or become weaker. I feel like I'm fading. Number 19, to drown emotionally. To feel overwhelmed by emotions, especially sadness or anxiety. I feel like I'm drowning. Number 20, and the last one, relief. A feeling of comfort or happiness after a problem or difficulty has ended or been removed. Tears gathered in her eyes, not from sadness, from relief. Thank you so much for sticking with me until the very end of this video. It truly means the world to me. I hope you found it as engaging and heartfelt as I did while bringing it to life. If this video resonated with you or added value to your day, I'd be incredibly grateful if you could show your support by giving it a like. Every little bit helps me continue creating content that inspires and educates. If anything in the video stood out for you or sparked an idea, I'd love to hear about it. Feel free to drop a comment below. Your thoughts and feedback are what make this community so special. That's all for today, my friend. Thank you once again for being here and for sharing this moment with me. I'm already looking forward to our next video together. Until then, take care of yourself and I wish you nothing but positivity and joy in the days ahead.